class for limits chapter. We have done almost all parts of limit except one which is very important as perspective of your JEE advance. Okay, but that we will do on Monday. Okay, so the question paper or the exam which will be conducted on uh, your Saturday or Sunday will be completely based on the topics which we have done till now. Okay, so yesterday we were doing L'Hopital's rule, and I was explaining the L'Hopital's rules. Because of the time we left it that there only. So one more time I will explain very quickly. So L'Hopital's rule, see, basically when we can apply this L'Hopital's rule. Okay, so first thing is that whenever the function, we know the function f of x, suppose we have f of x upon g of x, right? So whenever the function is of the form of f of x and g of x of limit of x tending to a, limit of x tending to a, right? So whenever this function is at x is equals to a, this is either 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity form. By we know infinity by infinity form, this is nothing but this is derived or derivative from the 0 by 0 form. Okay, so how do we now say that, okay, by differentiating we can find the limits. Okay, so first thing, the first method in which you can solve is that you have limit of x tending to a, f of x divided by g of x, right? Because f of x and g of x are both 0. F of x and g of x, f of a and g of x are both 0. So we can subtract f of a because it is 0. We can subtract g of a because it is 0, right? And then what we can do, we can simply, just wait. Yeah, and then we can simply divide both of side, numerator and denominator, by x minus a. So this is f of x minus f of a divided by x minus a, whole thing divided by g of x minus g of a divided by x minus a. So this is nothing but the numerator I can write f of x minus f of a divided by x minus a, and the denominator I can write as g of x minus g of a divided by x minus a. Of course, limit, there is a limit also. There's a limit also. Limit x tending to a. Here also limit x tending to a. So this numerator will be simply, we can write as f dash x, right? And this denominator we can write as g dash x as x tending to a. So we can write limit of x tending to a, f dash x divided by g dash x. One is this explanation, very simple. Okay, fine. I hope this one everybody is able to understand. The next explanation is that we have we have a limit of x tending to 0, sorry, x tending to a, f of x divided by g of x, where either it will be 0 by 0 form or infinity by infinity form. So what we can do, we can expand these two functions. We can expand these two functions. So when we'll write the expansion of these two functions, first will be, we know we have x, f of a, this is limit of x tending to a, plus f dash a into x by 1 factorial plus f double dash a into x square by 2 factorial and so on, right? Divided by, we have g of a plus g dash a into x by 1 factorial plus g double dash a into x square by 2 factorial, right? Even if you do not want to write here a, yeah, by expansion of function, right? So now we know that f of a and g of a both are 0. We know that f of a and g of a both are 0. So we can simply write this as limit of x tending to a. This will be x. So we will take x common. So this will become simply f dash a upon g dash a plus f double dash a into x plus f g double dash a into x by obviously 2 factorial by 2 factorial, and remaining all the terms will have x square, x cube, and so on, right? So because x is tending to a, so x is tending to a, so this will be x minus a, this will be x minus a, right? So when x is tending to a, these all parts will tend to 0. These all part will also tend to 0. So this will simply become f dash a upon, means f dash, so we can write this as limit of f dash x, limit of x tending to a, f dash x upon g dash x, right? Okay, let's copy. So first is this one. second is this one, right? So this was L'Hopital's rule, right? The problem with L'Hopital's rule is, first thing, that there are because in every question we know that we cannot apply this form, right? Because this is not all the forms which we know more forms than this one. So there are limitations of L'Hopital's rule. So the limitations are the first very big limitation is it is can only be applied to 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity form. Okay, it can only be applied to either 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity form. It cannot be applied to 0 by 0 to the power infinity or infinity to the power infinity form, right? It can only be applied to the form where it is only 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity form, है ना? 0 to the power infinity, any other form it cannot be applied. So only these two forms. So it has limitations. It cannot be applied to all the questions, hence cannot be applied to all questions, right? Second most which according to which I feel the second most important setback of L'Hopital's rule is that suppose you have a function, we have a function, or f of x can be differentiated infinite times, f of x can be differentiated infinite times, and if g of x can also be differentiated infinite times, that means f of x is a function of f of x is a trigonometric function, and if g of x is also trigonometric function, then we have to keep on differentiating till we get a suitable result, right? So if this is the case, if numerator and denominator has to differentiate infinite times or considerably many times, right? If infinite times or considerably many times, then we won't use L'Hopital's rule. Then we will avoid using L'Hopital's rule, right? So these two are the most big like they're the kind of limitations for L'Hopital's rule, that is the reason why we do not use L'Hopital's rule that much. Okay, fine. So I hope these two are okay. Here you have this, I have simply written x because we are considering that x tending to 0, but in actual function it will be x minus a. Here you will have x minus a. Okay, so here you will have x minus a, x minus a, x minus a, but I'm considering the x tending to 0 so that you won't get confused this, because you have not seen this expansion much. Okay, so I have these two parts are okay. So we have seen how we will use L'Hopital's rule. Because FA and GA both are 0, this is 0 by 0 form na, so FA and GA both are 0, so I'm saying that this is directly 0, hai na? Okay, so that is why we are directly taking them out 0, because we know that f of a and g of a are 0. Okay, remember this is x minus a. In books you will see x minus a whole square, but I'm not writing here, I'm taking that, okay, x tending to 0, hai na? So that it will be easy for you to understand. Okay, now see, so we will solve few questions based on L'Hopital's rule, but we will also solve those questions based on other forms also, है ना? So one thing that in L'Hopital's rule, what we have to do, if we see the form limit of x tending to 0, x tending to a, f of x upon g of x is of the form of 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity form, है ना? And if and only if differentiation seems easy, if and only if differentiation seems easy, है ना? Or if it is not like a very long question, if differentiation of numerator and denominator is easy, if differentiation of numerator and denominator is easy, okay, then we can opt for L'Hopital's rule. Then we can use this rule. Okay, this rule will be most common for you to use in your JEE mains. So this rule will be most common in JEE mains. Okay, not in JEE Advanced. JEE Advanced may they will not ask question if you can use L'Hopital's rule. Okay, so simply you just keep on differentiating till you get rid of So we'll keep on differentiating, keep on differentiating, keep on differentiating numerator and denominator, keep on differentiating numerator and denominator till we get rid of 0 by 0 form. Till we get rid of 0 by 0 form. Understood? So if we are able to get rid of 0 by 0 form, that means till that point we will differentiate. If it is not 0 by 0 form, that means we will not differentiate. Okay, so remember this, till the point we will get rid of 0 by 0 form, we'll keep on differentiating. Okay, so the first question which we can see using L'Hopital's rule is this one. This question many of you have asked doubts to me. I was saving this question for this moment. Now try to solve this question using L'Hopital's rule. That means differentiating numerator and denominator. Many of you have already solved this question using L'Hopital's rule. We will use L'Hopital's rules, it's okay, but other form also we will see. Okay, so tell me what will be the answer for this one. This is 0 by 0 form. So we can differentiate. Here we know this is differentiation of this one is easy, this one is easy. Differentiation of denominator, we just have to differentiate once or twice. That will give us the answer. So to solve and tell me what is the answer using L'Hopital's rule. Now you use L'Hopital's rule. So differentiate numerator, differentiate this part, differentiate this part. D by dx of the numerator, d by dx of the denominator. One by 6. Okay, yes, I think yeah, 1 by 6 is correct. Everybody's getting 1 by 6. Yes, only one person is able to solve using differentiation. Rest. Are everybody's getting, or like you have already solved, that's why you're not giving answer? Okay, so okay, fine. So see, so first thing, yeah, so first thing I will differentiate the numerator and denominator. That is fine. But other forms except 0 by 0, infinity by infinity, why can't we use this in except 0 by 0, infinity? But because in if it is 0 by 0 form or infinity by infinity form, only then, by if it is 0 by 0 form or infinity by infinity form, only then I can apply this method, na? Only with these two forms only I can apply this method, that I can divide with x minus a and x minus a in numerator and denominator. This will become f dash x upon g dash x. That is why by 0 to the power infinity form, what you cannot write in this form. That is why this I can write as f dash x upon g dash x. Similarly, in second method also, because these two are tending to 0, so I can simply write this form. Understood? Sri Neelan, did you understood? Because you only with 0 by 0, infinity by infinity form, I can write in this form. Okay, fine. So yes, so let's see. By differentiating, you can do differentiation. You can do, all of you can do differentiation, right? So differentiation I won't use. But see, what I will use is, I will use the expansion of series. I will use the binomial expansion for any index n, for any non-natural, any real index n. So if you remember, 1 plus x or 1 plus x to the power n, where n is not, means n is any natural number, 1 plus x to the power n, the expansion of this series, if you remember, was 2 plus nx. Okay, yeah, so expansion of this series, if you remember, this was simply 1 plus and x in sorry, this was simply 1 plus n into x divided by 1 factorial plus n into n minus 1 into x square by 2 factorial plus n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 by 2 3 factorial into x cube, and so on. If you remember, this was the actual expansion. And how we are getting this by expanding the series. If you remember, this we are getting by expanding the series, right? So if you'll expand, say, in the same way this one and expand the same way in this one, you will get exactly same answer, right? So what I will do, I will expand the first series. So this will become 1 plus this this I will write in this form first. So this is 1 plus x square to the power 1 by 3 minus 1 minus 2x to the power 1 by 4. Yeah, binomial approximation. Yes, yes, yes. So this is 2x square plus 3x, right? By binomial expansion of any natural, any index n was actually the expansion of Taylor series only. है ना? Was actually the expansion of Taylor series only. We were using differentiation in there also. Same method we were using, है ना? If you remember, this is same thing, na? First differentiation, then this is second differentiation, then this is third differentiation. If you remember, है ना? So first we know that we will write the first two terms only. From there we will get the answer. So the first is 1 plus this is x. So this will become 1 by 3 into x divided by 1 factorial and so on. This is minus. This will become this is 1 plus 1 by 4 into x is into x by again 1 factorial and so on, right? Plus divided by this is 2x square plus 3x. By this one and this one will get cancelled, right? So this one and one will get cancelled, so we will have only 1 by 3x minus 1 by 4x. Remaining all the term will have x square, x cube and so on, right? And second, in the denominator we can take x common. This will be 2x plus 3, right? So this total thing will be having, so now this is what this will become. Yeah, so again, yes, understood, fine. Okay, I hope everybody understood. So we can do it also in differentiation. We can do simply by expanding also. Fine. Okay. Just wait. Okay. Now solve this one using same solve this one using differentiation. You are using L'Hopital's rule. You can solve. So first use L'Hopital's rule because this is easy for us to see. This is easy for us to solve. So just use L'Hopital's rule and tell me what will be the answer, because differentiation of numerator and denominator is much easy for us to solve. So just tell me what will be the answer for both of them. Sin A minus A cos A. Very good, very good. Sin A minus A cos A. Very good. Second one also. Second one also. Why first one is very easy. Differentiation of first one is very easy. Yes. So tell me the answer for the second one also. Two. Second one is two. Okay, maybe. Yeah. Second one is two. Yes. Second one is two. Second one is two. Very good. Solve the second one for all of you. Solve second one also. Yes. So see, so you have differentiated in numerator and denominator. Okay, all of you must have differentiated in numerator and denominator. We can still solve this by differentiation, but differentiation will be very simple. This is x into sin A. So x into sin A will simply become a differentiation of x into sin A. So differentiate, because this is 0 by 0 form. So x into sin A, this will become a sine of A minus A into cos of x divided by this will become 1 as x tends to A. So so this is sine of A minus A cos of A. See, because this is limit of x tending to A. So limit of x tending to A. So this will be the answer. First one, everybody got this. Second one, if I'll differentiate, this will become 1 minus, sorry, because differentiation of numerator is minus of sec square x divided by differentiation of denominator. So 1 will be 0 minus root 2 sin x is cos x. So this minus and minus will become plus. So 1 by root 2 into cos cube x. So this is 1 by root 2 into root 2, because limit extending to pi by 4 whole cube. So this is this will become simply 2 into root 2 into root 2. So this will become 2 into root 2. Root 2 will get divided with this. So this is root 2 will get divided. So you will simply get the answer as 2. I hope everybody understood, right? Both of them we can solve easily with this differentiation also. But now I want you to solve this without a differentiation. I want you to solve this without differentiation. Okay. I'll give you 2 minutes, sorry, 3 or 4 minutes for both, right? So let's see. Okay, now solve without differentiation. You know the answer. Now solve without differentiation for both numerator and denominator. Means first one and the second one. Vishnu, sin x differentiation is cos x, na? So x will get cancelled. So this is x sin a minus a sin x. Differentiation of this whole part. First, this will get cancelled. So this is sin a minus a into differentiation of sin x is cos x. So sin a minus a cos x. Simple. है ना? Okay. Yes, बच्चे sin a differentiation is constant. Sin a is a constant, है ना? Sin a is constant. Only differentiation of x. This you must have already done. That is why you must have done differentiation in differentiation. You must have done in physics, right? This simple differentiation. You know, this is simple differentiation. Yes. Yeah. This is simple differentiation. I'm not asking you to use all complex concepts of differentiation. Simple differentiation. X differentiation, you know. Sin x differentiation, you know. So this is, you know. So solve now. You do not have to use differentiation. I'm not saying you use differentiation. Just without differentiation, solve. Okay. Still, you have some time. First one, most of you must have done. First one is very simple, है ना? So first one is very simple. Second one, just try. Okay, converting to cos 2 theta for the second one is easy. Okay, okay. Okay, see, so first one is very simple by x is tending to a. X is tending to a for the first one. So what we'll do, we'll take limit of x tending to a. So this is x, x is tending to a. So we can take, first thing is we can take is equals to x is equals to a plus h, right? Now h is tending to 0. H is tending to 0. So we can simply change the question to limit of h tending to 0, where x is a plus h, x is a plus h into sine of a minus a into sine of again a plus h, right? Divided by x minus a. Divided by x, oh, sorry, x minus a will simply be, x will be a plus h minus a. So a and will get cancelled. So you'll have h. So this is limit of h tending to 0. This is a sine a plus h sine a minus a into, I will expand these both. So this is sine a cos h plus cos h sine a. Sorry, sorry. This will be cos a sine h, right? And this whole thing is divided by h. This whole thing is divided by h. Now this sine a cos h will become cos h will become 1. So this is a sine a and this will get cancelled, right? This minus sign will go inside. So you'll have limit of h tending to 0. This is h sine a minus cos a sine h divided by h divided by h. This gets cancelled. This becomes 1. Sorry, a. This is a. So this will become 1. So this is become sine a minus a cos a. Same thing which we are getting before, right? Same thing which we were getting before. I hope this one is okay for everyone. Yes, same thing which we were getting before. We'll solve this. Fine. Now see, second one, what we can do is, second one, so this is same thing. We have x is tending to a plus h, x is tending to a plus h. Now second question is limit of x tending to pi by 4, limit of x tending to pi by 4, 1 minus 10x, 1 minus 10x divided by 1 minus root 2 sine x, 1 minus root 2 of sine x, right? We should get answer 2 for this one. Let's see. So by x is tending to pi by 4, x is tending to pi by 4. So we can write x is equals to pi by 4 plus h. We can write x is equals to pi by 4 plus h, where h is tending to 0, where h is tending to 0. So if I substitute this value, so this will become 1 minus tan of pi by 4 plus h. But this will give me a very nice form of tan of h and then pi by 4. And tan of pi by 4 is 1. So this will give me a nice form in tan of h. This is 1 minus root 2, because here we have root 2 sine pi by 4 plus h, sine of pi by 4 plus h. Both expansion will have root 2 in it. So that means we will get a good form in this one also. So this is 1 minus, so this will be 1 plus tan h divided by 1 minus tan h, whole thing divided by, this will become 1 minus root 2 sine pi by 4 plus h is cos, sorry, this is cos of h into root 2, into 1 by root 2 into root 2, 1 by root 2 plus sine of h divided by root 2, right? So this root 2 and root 2 will get cancelled, this root 2 and root 2 will get cancelled. So and this will become 1 minus tan h minus of 1 minus tan of h, whole thing divided by 1 minus tan h. This is 1 minus cos of h minus sine of h, right? This cos of h and this will get cancelled as h tends to 0, because h is tending to 0, so this will get cancelled. So we'll have minus of sine h in denominator, 1 minus tan h. Tan h is almost numerator, what is 1 plus, sorry, this is 1 plus tan h, yeah. So this is 1 minus tan h, so 1 minus tan h will simply become 1. So this is 1 minus tan h minus 1 plus tan h divided by, sorry, minus, this is minus of sine h, whole thing divided by 1. 1 and 1 gets cancelled, minus will get cancelled here with this plus, this minus, so this will become 2 tan h by sine h into h into h. This will become 1, this will become 1, so this is simply answer will be 2. Understood? So that means if it is okay for us, if it is simple for us to use L'Hopital's, we can use. There is no stopping from us to use L'Hopital's rule if it is easy for us to use. If it is easy, if you are able to show, if you are able to see the question is simplified in easy way using L'Hopital's, you can use. There is no problem. Mainly in JEE mains, you will have L'Hopital's rule will be used in an easy form. Okay, fine. So just check this one. Is it minus? It is minus 2 tan x, but here we have minus in the denominator also, no? So that minus and minus will get cancelled. So 2 tan x, okay. I hope this one is okay. Now, so now we will solve previous year 2019. We will try to solve 2019 JEE mains question. JEE mains question. Okay. Now, after this class, after today's class, only two part of your limits is left. First part is your sandwich theorem. Your sandwich theorem, right? Sandwich theorem, we have already seen a form, but I will explain and we will solve some question based on this. Sometime in JEE, they will ask question based on JEE advanced. They will ask you question based on sandwich theorem. Second very important form for your JEE advanced perspective is finding limits using integration. This is definite integration. Okay. These two are the most important forms in perspective of your JEE Advanced. Okay, if they will ask question from limits, if they will ask question only from limits, they will use these two topics only. They will not use any other form. From last 5 years, from last 4 to 5 years, they have not, JEE Advanced, they have not asked any single question, any question based solely on limits. They have not asked any question based solely on limits, but there were many questions which were asked in JEE Mains last year also and year before to that. Okay, so for each question I will give you 1.5 minute. For each question I will give you 1.5 minute to solve. Okay, and then just give me the answer. Okay, so just wait, let me set the timer. So each question you should solve it within 1 minute, but let's see. Okay, so try the question. This is root 2. Okay, this is pi minus root 2 sine inverse x. I hope everybody knows what is the differentiation of sine inverse x. Yes, if you do not know, I will write. Okay, I think you guys know. So yes, B, very good. Shivatsan, very good. 1 by square root 2 pi. No, 1 by square root of 2 by pi. Okay, answer is B. B is correct. Yes, very good. If you are able to solve, so sine inverse of x, differentiation is d by dx is simply 1 by root of 1 minus x square. Okay, if you do not know, I am writing because this differentiation is very simple. Afterwards, you will see this one many times. Yes, B is correct. Is I already told B is correct. JEE Mains 2019. You see many question, most all the question which we will do now will all be from JEE Mains. Yes, very good. Okay, so see this question you should have solved within a minute. Within a minute you can solve this question. This is why it is much important and easy for us to solve using L'Hopital, because there is a pi here. There is a pi. When I will differentiate this, once this will get reduced into the form which is not 0 by 0. Right now this is 0 by 0 form, so I will just differentiate. So differentiating the numerator, so this will be 0 minus root 2 will be as it is. Differentiation of differentiation of sine inverse. Okay, so I will write whole thing. So this is root 2, or I will write it in simpler form. So this is root of pi minus 2 root 2 I will take separately. So this is sine inverse of x, sine inverse of x to the power 1 by 2, whole thing divided by 1 minus x to the power 1 by 2. So this is 0 by 0 form. So differentiation of this numerator will be 0 minus root 2. By root 2 is a constant. Root 2 will be as it is into 1 by 2 under the root of sine inverse x into 1 by root of 1 minus x square. First differentiation of root of sine inverse x is 1 by 2 root of sine inverse x, and then differentiation of sine inverse x is 1 by 1 minus x square. Right. Second, denominator differentiation of 1 minus x, 1 by 2 1 minus x means root of 1 minus x into differentiation of 1 minus x is minus x. Sorry, minus 1. Okay, so now this minus 1 and minus 1 gets cancelled. Remember, do not make any mistake in calculation. Okay, so now let's see this. So we will write the terms as it is. So root 2 divided by 2. Here we have 1 by 2. So this 1 by 2 and 1 by 2 will get cancelled. This will get cancelled. So we will not write this. In denominator, we have root of sine inverse of x. This root of 1 minus x will go in the numerator, 1 minus x into 1 by root of 1 minus x square. We can write as 1 minus x into root of 1 plus x. By this and this gets cancelled. Solved. 0 by 0 form is now reduced to normal form. So this is root 2 into sine inverse of root x. Sine inverse of root of sine inverse of x. Sine inverse of x is sine inverse of 1. Sine inverse of 1 is pi by 2. So this is root of pi by 2 into this is root of 2. So this root 2 and root 2 gets cancelled. So that this will be simply root of 2 divided by root of pi. So the answer is simply B. Understood? Just copy this one. Very simple form. Even if you will use other form, you will get the same answer. Even if you use other form, you will get the same answer. Okay. So what I want you to do is, right now I want you to solve this as you want, as whatever way you want, but please note down these questions and try to solve these questions at home without using differentiation, without using L'Hopital's. Each and every question can be solved without using L'Hopital's, है ना? Okay, I hope this one is okay. Let's see. Okay, next one, solve. Yes, Lakshya, you should not make mistakes. That is what. If you'll make mistake, you will spend more than 1 minute. है ना? So please be careful. Okay, check this one. Yes, yes, Abhishek. Very good, very good. Excellent, very good. But I hope you have actually calculated, है ना? No, Ranjit. No, 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 no. It seems it does not do does. It seems to does not exist. What does that mean? It seems to do not exist. What does that mean? Sriniti, very good. Sriniti, very good. Yeah, okay. Abhishek, I know you calculated. Very good. Okay. See, the problem with this question is, if instead of this, I had written, if instead of this, the D option, because these are mains question. Just wait, just wait. If instead of this, if I had written simply the limit is equals to, suppose equals to 2, right? Then we know, if this was written equals to 2, then we know that there is no option where the limit does not exist. That means left hand limit has to be equal to right hand limit. So I will simply calculate any one of them. I will simply calculate either left hand limit or right hand limit, right? Instead of do not exist, if it was written none of these, right, even then I have to check left hand and right hand. But because they have given do not exist, that means here you have to check 0 plus and 0 minus both, right? You have to check left hand limit and right hand limit both. So I will check left hand and right hand separately. Now again, this question cannot be solved by your very commonly used L'Hopital's rule, because here L'Hopital's rule is not defined for operators like modulus operator, greatest integer, right? So let's see for 0 plus. First, I will transform the question for 0 plus. Let's see, because there is a greatest integer and all. So I will calculate the 0 plus value. So limit of x tending to 0 plus. This is tan of pi sine square x plus, by 0 plus means 0 plus, just wait. Yeah, so 0 plus simply means this part, x, greatest integer x will be simply x because it is a positive value, minus sine of x into x into greatest integer x. Now greatest integer of 0 plus will be exactly 0, so this will become exactly 0 whole square divided by x square. So this is x square. So this whole thing will be limit of x tending to 0 plus, this will be tan of pi into sine square x plus, this will become simply x square, because this part is exactly 0. This part is not approaching 0. This part is exactly 0. This is x square divided by x square. So this will be simply, become limit of x tending to 0 plus. I will take this separately. So this right side will become 1. This side will be tan of pi into sine square x by x square. This will simply become into pi, and this will get cancelled, right? So that means you will get the answer as pi plus 1 for right side limit. So this might feel correct answer, but because they have given do not exist, that means you have to check do not exist or none of these. Wherever you have none of these, please recheck your calculation once, है ना? Next, 0 minus. Let's check for 0 minus. The only thing with 0 minus will make difference will be for this part. The only difference with 0 minus make will be for this part, because now this will become minus of x. So let's check this one also. This will become tan of pi sine square x plus this will become minus x because it is 0 minus. This is minus of sine of uh, uh, but if you'll multiply with pi sine square x and if you'll divide pi sine square x, you will get, you can check afterwards, you will get pi. Okay, you can check. Okay, so this is sine of, this is greatest integer of x, greatest integer of 0 minus, that means minus of something is minus x, so this will become minus whole square divided by this is x square will still remain same. So this is tan of pi sine square x plus this is minus x, this minus will come outside, this will become sine of x whole square, this by x square. Now if I'll open the square, this will become tan of pi sine square x, this will become x square plus sine square x, and you will get minus 2 sine x into x, whole thing divided by x square. So I will take x square separately, x square separately, x square separately. We know this will become pi, we know this will become pi, this was plus 1, this will be plus 1, and this will be minus 2. So this left hand side we are getting pi, right? So that means right hand side limit is not equal to left hand side limit, that means limit do not exist, right? Or none of these, right? So please remember, if you have any option like this, that means you have to check, there is no other option, you have to check left hand side limit, right hand side limit, right? Gautam, it is very simple, bache. One step I have missed and then you are not able to understand. See, this is sine square x by x square into pi sine square x divided by pi sine square x. This whole thing will become 1. Hai na? This whole thing will become 1. Sine square x by x square will become 1. Now you understood? Now everything is clear? Okay. Fine. Okay. Next question. Again, previous year question, 2000. Okay, solve this one. Mr. Ranjit has got good vision. Okay. Yes, Anirudh. Very good, very good, very good. Srivatsan, very good. Desai, very good. Nice. I hope you have not solved this question previously. I hope you are solving this question for the first time, Srivatsan and Desai. Yes? Yeah, okay. Then that is good. Good. 30 or 40 is very good for this question. Very good, Sriniti, very good. 30 to 40 is optimal for this question to solve. No, Ranjit. No, 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 no. Okay, now see. In this question also, they have given do not exist. They have given do not exist. But see, they have given do not exist, but we do not have to find left hand and right hand limit. Why? No, Jibi, it's not correct. 0 is correct. A is correct. A is correct. So now, why do we not have to find left hand right hand limit? Because they have already given 1 plus. So that means half of the work has already been done. We just have to find what will be the value of the limit for 1 plus. For 1 plus. Okay. Now see, what will I do for 1 plus? I will try to see what the function will actually become, because they have given they have given this greatest integer, then they have given here also greatest integer. So first I will see for 1 plus what will be these value will be. Okay, so see, so 1 plus I can write as 1 plus h, 1 plus h plus, where h is positive, hai na? So I will substitute instead of x 1 plus h. So the whole function will become 1 minus, so this will be modulus of 1 plus h plus plus sine of modulus of 1 minus 1 plus h plus modulus. This whole thing is multiplied into sine of pi by 2 into greatest integer of 1 plus h, sorry, 1 minus 1 plus h plus. This is greatest integer of sine, yeah, right, divided by whole thing divided by modulus of 1 minus 1 plus h plus into greatest integer of 1 minus 1 plus h plus, right. I am writing this separately for each term. However, you can directly write, है ना? You do not have to write this whole step. You can directly write in the question itself. So now this modulus will not make any difference because anyways it is positive. So I will simply write 1 minus 1 minus h plus, or we do not have to even have to write h plus because I already know h is plus, है ना? 0 plus. This is plus sine of, this is sine of modulus of whatever it will be. 1 and 1 will get cancelled. This one will, this one and this one will get cancelled. So you simply have h plus. This is h, right? Into, right? Into this will be sine of pi by 2 into this is 1 minus, so 1 and 1 will get cancelled. You will have minus of h, so this will become minus, right? So this will become exactly minus, whole thing divided by, again this 1 and 1 will get cancelled, only 1 minus, so this will become minus 1, okay, into, now this will become 1 minus, minus will get cancelled, minus of h plus modulus will become simply h, right? So that means this whole thing is nothing but 1 minus 1 is getting cancelled, yes, sine of h minus h into, this is what, minus of sine pi by 2, this is minus 1, whole thing divided by minus of h, right? Now if I'll take this separately, this is minus, this and this gets cancelled, so this is sine of h by h minus h by h. This is 1 minus 1, which is nothing but 0. So the answer is equal to 0. Pranav, I just have said that the answer is A. Then why you are writing answer is D? Just now I have said that answer is A. Okay, I hope everybody understood. So because there is a greatest integer function, you can directly write, for greatest integer function, you can directly write what will be the value. But remember, do not make mistakes. Hai na? So just copy this one if you have done. Okay, fine. I hope everybody understood. So let's, yes, very good. So let's solve the next one. 1 minute. Now I will start giving you 1 minute. 1 minute for each question. Just copy it. Just solve them. If you have not able to copy, then you can copy once you have the PDF. Okay. You have 1 minute. C. Okay. Fine. I guess it is correct. Yes. Yes. C is very good. Very good. Very good. Yes. Yes. Lakshya. Very good. C is correct. I guess. C is correct. Yes. C. Yes. 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 Okay. So most of you are getting C. That means this must be very simple. Now see again, cannot be solved by L'Hopital's rule. Cannot be solved by L'Hopital's rule, right? So 0 minus 0 minus. So I will simply write by this will become minus 1, right? This will become minus 1. This will become minus 1. So I will simply write this as, so this is x into minus 1 plus x. This is 0 minus, so this will become minus. So this will become minus x divided by minus x into sine of minus 1, right? So minus and minus will go outside. So this x will get cancelled with this. As x, as this thing, as x tends to 0, this will tend to 0. So this is minus sine of 1 minus x into sine of 1. As x tends to 0, this bit will be 0. So this will simply become minus of sine of 1. Simple question. Understood? I hope everybody understood. Okay, next. Again 1 minute. Sir, can you give the advanced question? बच्चे advanced question तो दे देंगे. First you solve mains question ना. Advanced question तो I will give you on Monday. Don't worry. है ना? First you solve this.
Last 2 years, last 5 years, advanced, they have not asked any questions from limits. The reason is they can ask question from continuity, then why they will ask question from limits? You solve this question. C, very good, Srivatsan, very good, very good. Yes, Isai, that is correct. I'm not sure if you're solving the question or if you already solved the question, but if you're solving the question, that is very good. Good, Sudarshana, very good. Sudarshana has already solved the question, yes. Ranjit, good. Yes. Yes, Mr. Apple, good. Just now solved. Very good. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay, Sudarshana. Fine. See, Are bhai, see, this question we have already solved some form of this. Yeah. Where we have greatest integer of, I think it was a by x and it was x by b. I guess it was something like this. Then we wrote this as x by b minus of fractional part of x by b. है ना? Yeah. So the answer was a by b or b by a, something like that. है ना? Exactly same. Exactly same 2018 means. So suppose somebody has solved all the questions from CCUS material, he will just see the question and directly write the answer. So each greatest integer, each of these greatest integer part, what you can do, each of these greatest integer part, you can write x into 1 by x plus 2 by x till 15 by x minus fractional part of something, fractional part of 1 by x, minus fractional part of 2 by x, minus fractional part of 15 by x, right? Divided, okay, fine. So this x will get cancelled with all these x's and this x will get multiplied with all of them. So I will write plus plus plus, right? Now this is what sum of first 15 natural numbers. Sum of first 15 natural number is n into n plus 1 by 2, which will give you 120. X something less than 0 into something less than 1 will always make a very small contribution. That means we can almost write this as 0 plus. So the answer will be 120. So answer will be simply C. I hope everybody understood. Yes. Okay. Again, 1 minute. Next question. Start solving. This was also JEE Mains 2019 question. This was JEE Mains 2019 question. Cannot be solved by L'Hopital's rule. Okay, I will write the remaining options. So this is x tending to 1 plus, option C is x tending to 1 plus f of x is equals to 0 and x tending to 1 plus f of x is undefined. Yeah, okay. To find the answer, D option is x tending to 1 plus f of x is undefined. Mr. Apple, what is your actual name? Mr. Apple, what is your actual name? Steve Jobs. Don't say your name is Steve Jobs. Saran. Okay, so bache, please change your name, okay? Fine. Apple. Please change your name. It's not right. Okay, Priyanka has given answer A, Sriniti D, Srivatsan D, C, Srivatsan wrong, Srivatsan C. No. है ना? Okay, fine, Apple. Change, please. है ना? Okay. SID. Very good. Okay. So first, I will try with 1 plus. If you are unlucky, A and D is not correct. If you are A and D cannot be the answer at the same time, Priyanka. A and D cannot be the answer at the same time. If it is undefined or 0, 0 is defined. है ना? Where it is given 1 minus and 1 plus. This was 1. Oh, sorry. Anyways, this is not correct. These are same options. Okay, fine. So first thing is they have given 1 minus and 1 plus, right? So if you have started with 1 plus, you will be lucky. If you have started with 1 minus, you will be unlucky. Hai na? So 1 plus, remember, always start with plus. This is what I think. Always start with plus because I don't know. Hai na? So if you have started with minus, you will be unlucky because then you have to solve for plus also. So with minus, so with plus, I will solve. So this is, and because this is mains question, only one will be correct. So let's take 1 plus and I will check the question. So this is 1 plus x into 1 plus, sorry, this is 1 plus. So I can write x as 1 plus h. I can write x as 1 plus h. So, and h is tending to 0 plus. So I will write x as 1 plus h. So this will become 1 minus 1 plus h into 1 plus modulus of 1 minus h, right? This is modulus function. I will write it bigger, into cos of 1 upon 1 minus h, right? Divided by, sorry, this thing, whole thing is divided by modulus of 1 minus h, right? So let's see, 1 and 1, where 1 and 1 is getting cancelled, this one is getting cancelled, this one is getting cancelled, and this one is getting cancelled, right? So I will write it 1 minus 1 plus h into, this will, modulus will make plus h, so 1 plus h into cos of 1 upon a minus h, right? And this is h simply. Now see, this part cos of 1 minus h, this is simply cos of 1 by h, and I have already told you limit does not exist when you will have something like this, because this is fluctuating, this is fluctuating, right? Too many oscillations, you do not know whether this is plus 1 minus 1 plus 2 minus 2, right? So this can change the sign of whole function. So right now we can see this part, what this part will be, 1 minus this whole square, so 1 square plus h square minus plus 2h divided by h into cos of 1 by h, because cos is an even function, I can write minus 1 by h upon s 1 by h. So this is 1 minus, so this gets cancelled, so you'll have minus of h square, you will have minus of 2h divided by h into cos of 1 by h, cos of 1 by h. This h will get cancelled with this, so you will have minus 2 into cos of 1 by h. Now see, the only problem is this cos of 1 by h. For because of this cos of 1 by h, this limit 1 plus will be not defined. So that means the answer will be simply D. You do not even have to check any other option, because this is means only one answer will be correct. You have got D as correct, so you do not have to check anyone else. Okay, let's see the last question. Last question, 1 minute. But option C has, okay, fine. Lakshya has already given answer, but option C has limit extends to minus 1 f of x equals 0. Huh? It will 100% will be not correct, na? Shivasan, if the question is wrong, if there are two options correct, then option D is 100% correct. You know, that means if either the question will be bonus or your answer is correct, but only one answer, one option is correct, na? Understood, Shivasan? I won't be able to change my name. It's the default name of my Mac. Oh, maybe. You can never trust any Apple product. I can understand what you. Yes, B. Very good. B is correct. But Saran, I am also using Mac, so I think I am able to change my name. So you can also, using rationalization. We can, yes. Using rationalization, differentiation. So you do not even have to think. When you will rationalize, you will get the answer. Okay. So I hope you are able to understand all the question. Two is correct, bache. Two is correct. Two is correct. है ना? So just rationalize the denominator, you will get the answer, numerator and denominator, you will get the answer. Okay, so I hope today's class is clear for everyone. I have because they have already solved, some of them have already solved, yes, some of them have already solved, but some of the students are actually solving. So yeah, I have still left out some of the question in the PDF, so please solve these questions. Please solve those remaining questions in the PDF. Okay, I'm sharing with you anyways. Okay, Monday will be the last class. Monday will be the last class for limits. So the last class, we will use some advanced level uh, derivations for in Monday's class, which can be used, which will be used if they will ask questions in advance. They will use in Monday's, you know, for the assignment. Sir, what about the internal marks? Oh, that I'm keeping an account. I'm keeping an account. If you want to check, I will send. You know. No, oh, if it is overdue, it will show on what date you have submitted. So don't worry, even if it shows overdue, it shows for us, it shows at what date you have submitted. So according to that, download it, don't worry, I'm not leaving. Okay. Today you can there was some problem in Learnity yesterday, so you can upload today. There was some problem in Learnity yesterday, you can upload it today. Okay. Your marks will be only based on your submission, है ना? So submission will be carrying the most of the weightage. Remaining how many questions you have solved? Okay, chalo, take care, I'm leaving now. Okay, so please prepare the test well, prepare for the test well, and just try to solve as many questions as you can. Okay, chalo, take care.